everyone, welcome back to Soul Evolution Tarot. This reading is intended for anyone who's been on a twin flame journey and currently is in a separation with their twin. Most of my viewers are feminines, divine feminines, so I will look into your divine masculine energies first and your energies toward them as of now. Please keep in mind that divine feminine and divine masculine energies are non-gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself, as this is a general reading and I will be tapping into the collective energies. Also, remember to take whatever is resonating and leave the rest behind. Keep in mind that time is fluid and energies shift all the time, and this is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you're going to find this reading, trust that there might be a message for you. This is going to be for the sign of Cancer. So if you have your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Cancer, this is going to be your reading. And just a quick thank you and appreciation for all your feedback, likes, comments and subscription. I really appreciate and all of you, and it really helps me to grow my channel, and I hope to give you more clarity to your situation. Okay, now let's get into the reading. So my spirit guides that do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all, please come with clear guided messages. So please, spirit, this is for the sign of Cancer. Let's see what their divine masculine is currently going through, what energies might be present in their life. So I'm using my twin flame deck, so let's see what is going to come up. We have anger. Okay, wow. What else? What do we have for this divine masculine? We have divine feminine power. Okay, and what else? Let's get one more card. And life lessons. Okay, so with these cards, I do feel that this divine masculine is currently learning a lot of important life lessons that they need to learn before they could actually come into the union with you, divine feminine. However, there is some frustration and anger with this divine masculine, perhaps because you guys have separated, or perhaps there's been some kind of there's been some kind of events where this divine masculine has been really upset about the situation, but they do see you, divine feminine, in your power, but that's how they perceiving you. It might not be actually the case. We're going to take a look at your cards later on, but that's what I feel. I do sense that this divine masculine sees you perhaps succeeding and perhaps moving on with your life, and perhaps that what is triggering them, because they might be feeling frustration and anger because you're kind of moving on with your life. But let's take a look what's going on in their mental space first. So let's see, what are they thinking in regards to you, divine feminine, and this connection. So please, spirit, this is for the sign of Cancer. What is going on with their divine masculine in their mental space? What is going on? We have the Lovers card coming through, Major Arcana. Okay, what else? have the Temperance, okay, another major. Okay, these are beautiful energies. And let's get one more. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so yeah, with the Lovers card, I feel that this Divine Masculine sees you as their divine counterpart. They do recognize you, you know, that this connection is very special. Even though they might not know the term twin flame, but deep down they do have this soul pull towards you, Divine Feminine. And I feel like they see you, you know, they potentially see you as their, you know, other half, partner, perhaps, you know, a husband or a wife. So that's really nice. However, I feel with the Temperance card and the Queen of Swords, it tells me that they perceive you as this Queen of Swords, where perhaps you've cut them really off from your life, and that's where this anger comes up, because they think that you've put your guard up and perhaps you just, you know, walked out of the situation, depending what has really happened between you two. But with the Temperance card, I feel like they really desire to, you know, bring the situation back to balance, and they're really thinking about how they would actually fix the situation and, you know, mend the conflict perhaps between you two. But they perceive you as, you know, this Queen of Swords who's been very detached, cold, and, you know, sometimes even harsh with their words. So perhaps you've said some hurtful things to this Divine Masculine, and now they're really feeling this anger within them. Perhaps they might not be, you know, angry at you, but they might be even angry within themselves, because depending on the situation. So take it how it most resonates with your situation. So perhaps there are things that they've done and now they're feeling angry about themselves, or perhaps, you know, you've said or done something that really has triggered this anger within them. Okay, so now let's take a look at their heart space. So what are they currently feeling towards you, Divine Feminine? So what's in their heart space? Please, Spirit, this is for the sign of Cancer. Whoops. Okay, we have two cards. We have the World, another major, and the Page of Pentacles. And let's get one more. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so within their heart space, I feel like they are really hoping to really come forward and give you some kind of offer, but I feel like it's might not be something big, because Page of Pentacles is very like immature energy, but it's the Page of Pentacles is very, you know, stable and grounded energy, along with the Knight of Pentacles. So both these energy tells me that this masculine is desiring to really offer you something stable perhaps and committed, but I feel with these Page and the Knight, they're still not in the energy of a king or an emperor, where perhaps this Divine Masculine might be a little bit, you know, emotionally immature, or they could actually be, younger than you. So it's going to be for some, not for all. But overall, I feel like they are in their heart space. They do want to come to you, Divine Feminine, with some kind of offer. And also with the World card, I feel like they want to end that previous cycle that they've had with you before, where things didn't work out, and start a new cycle and give this relationship a second chance. Also with the World card, it could indicate that you guys have some distance between you two. You might be, you know, physically distant from each other, or it could be just emotional distance. Because I feel if you're in this Queen of Swords energy, they really do feel that you are really not willing to, you know, give your energy to this Divine Masculine. However, with the Knight of Pentacles, it might take some time, because Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. So they are thinking of, you know, offering you something, but it might take some time before they could actually, you know, really come into terms with their own issues, with this angers. And I feel like with the life lessons and with the Page of Pentacles, they are learning some major life lessons on their own. And once they do, you know, that's when they're going to be able to proceed forward and offer you something committed and stable. Okay, now let's take a look what might be, you know, what energies might be entering their life in the near future. So what might be shifting in regards to this connection in you, Divine Feminine. So let's see, what do we have for this Divine Masculine? We have the Queen of Wands coming through. Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay. And what else? And the Tower. Wow. Okay. So let's see. Also, let me just quickly get back to the Lovers card. You know, Lovers is usually about making some kind of choice. So perhaps if this Divine Masculine was you know, involved with somebody else, I feel like now they're really wanting to make that choice. Or if it was on your part, Divine Feminine, sometimes it could, you know, indicate they're really thinking about, you know, that you probably walked away from the situation, and perhaps you made a, you know, your choice toward another individual, and that's where this anger is coming from, because they feel, you know, defeated and left out for somebody else. So that's going to be for some, not all Divine Masculines. So take it how it resonates with your situation. Now with the Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Tower, I feel like there's going to be this massive shift within this Divine Masculine. There's going to be this major realization about this connection. I see these beautiful energies of Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is someone who's very intuitive, who's very, you know, confident, goal-oriented, very, you know, fiery. So I feel that this masculine perhaps might gain a lot of downloads through their intuition, and I feel like Spirit is really going to be guiding them in regards to you, Divine Feminine. And with the Ten of Pentacles, I feel that there's going to be this shift where they're going to realize that you are the person that is going to really make them happy. And I feel that's when, once they, learn these lessons, that's when they're going to take action towards you, Divine Feminine, because they do want to have these 10 of Pentacles with you, to have this stable, a relationship, happy family, financial stability and all of that. So I feel like in the near future with the Tower card, there's going to be some major shift within your connection, in regards to your union. And I feel like it's very positive because we do have the 10 of Pentacles and Queen of Wands, so that's very nice. You just need to be more optimistic about the connection. But now let's take a look what's going on with you, Divine Feminine. What's in your mental space in regards to your Divine Masculine. So please, Spirit, this is for the sign of Cancer. Ooh, we have the Tower too for you in your mental space. Okay, Divine Feminine. So what else? What's going on? What is this Tower all about? We have the 10 of Materials, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, you guys are like, mirroring each other. So, this Divine Masculine is really thinking about having these 10 of Pentacles, and I feel like that's what is actually going to be shifting for this Divine Masculine, because that's in their future energies. And for you, I feel that's what you're desiring with this Divine Masculine, with the 10 of Materials, with the 10 of Pentacles, and the Tower card. Okay, that is interesting. What else, Spirit? What else going on? And the Awakening card, which is the Judgment, Major Arcana. So for you, Divine Feminine, we do have 2 Majors and 10 of Pentacles. So I do feel that you have really fully awakened to this connection, and I feel like you are really manifesting these, 10 of Pentacles into your life, and especially when it comes to your Divine Masculine, because you did have the Tower moment, and you did have some kind of epiphany in regards to this connection and this whole journey. That's very interesting, which is, with the 10 of Materials, with the 10 of Pentacles, I feel that you do see this Divine Masculine as someone who could make you really happy, and who could, make you have all this, ultimate fulfillment in your life. However, with the Judgment card, I feel that you have stepped into your power, and we do have the Divine Feminine power, and I feel like you're just trusting the process. And with the Tower card, I do feel that you have these understanding in regards to this Divine Masculine, whatever is going on with them, and the whole situation between you guys. I feel like you do understand this, and you're not rushing anything, and you're just trying to manifest just beautiful things into your own life, and you're being in your own power. Perhaps you're following your own life purpose, and you're just trusting the journey. That's what I see for you, Divine Feminine. Now let's take a look at your heart space. So what are you currently feeling towards your Divine Masculine? We have the Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords. Okay. What else? We have the Moon, Major Arcana. Okay. And let's get one more. And the Four of Emotions, which is the Four of Cups. So in your heart space, I feel like you're a bit, upset, of course, about the situation, that perhaps things did not work out as you would hoped for, because with the Four of Cups, you feel like there's been a missed opportunity, but there's a lot of, fears tied to the situation. But I feel like in your mental space, you're not allowing your emotion to take over you, because logically you do understand the situation, but in your heart you still feel a little bit disappointed, and perhaps scared that this divine masculine will never come back, or to you, divine feminine. But overall, I feel like don't let your emotions just really take over, because I feel like in your mental space you do understand the situation very clearly, and you just need to work on your heart space and be more receptive, and perhaps surrender more to the situation and accept things as they are right now, rather than focusing on yourself on this regret or disappointment. With the Page of Swords, I feel like you are desiring to communicate to this divine masculine, but again, I feel like you're holding yourself back, and you're not giving in to these emotions. Okay, so now let's take a look what might be shifting for you, divine feminine. What energies are coming in for you in the near future in regards to your divine masculine and this connection. We have the Three of Emotions, which is the Three of Cups. Okay, what else? We have the Four of Materials, the Four of Pentacles. And let's get one more. And the Nine of Voices, the Nine of Swords. So for you, divine feminine, I do see a little bit of anxiety coming through for you, and with the Nine of Voices, it's a little bit of stress and worry about the situation. So as I said before, don't try not to let your emotions to take over, because you might end up feeling really stressed out and worried, and have those sleepless nights where you would be thinking up in your head about the whole situation. So try to not overthink, or perhaps just surrender to the situation. However, there is the Three of Cups energy, which tells me that there's going to be some joy, happiness, and perhaps reconciliation, because sometimes Three of Cups could indicate reconciliation. So perhaps there is going to be a chance, once this divine masculine is going to come into your life, because I do see some beautiful energies for him in the near future. Once they take this action, they're going to come forward and bring you these 10 of Pentacles into your life. But I'm also seeing the Four of Materials, which tells me that you might be holding too tightly to this whole situation of a union, perhaps. So, you know, my advice to you, just trust the journey and, you know, try not to overthink the situation, and really work on your emotions, because I feel that there's still some work that needs to be done, because you do have the Four of Cups, which is the you know, feeling of regret. You do need to release this from your life in order to be in this high vibrational energy. So that's my advice to you, Divine Feminine. And now I'm going to get one card from this oracle deck to see what advice Spirit has for you. So let's see. Please, Spirit, this is for the sign of Cancer. So what do we have? We have alternative. Okay, so with this card, perhaps Divine Feminine, right now you really need to find yourself an alternative, and really shift your focus from this union, because if you're going to really have these overthinking thoughts, or even become, you know, obsessed with the situation and the Divine Masculine, it's not going to lead you in, you know, into this union, because you do need to find balance within yourself first, and this Divine Masculine too. And once you both learn the lessons and balance yourself, that's when you guys are going to be able to come into the union. Okay, so try to perhaps work on your own self, and do things that makes you happy in your own life. Okay, now I'm also going to get one card from this oracle deck, and I'm going to read it to you. So what Spirit has to say to you, Divine Feminine, right now. So we have this beautiful card over here. So let me read it to you. It says, tune into the subtle and divine force within me, and you shall sense the subtle and divine force within yourself and all living things. Over the coming days, there is a heightened sense of spiritual connection with Isis, goddess of motherhood, magic, and fertility. Okay, so here if you want to take a screenshot. So you know, just Spirit is saying, just, you know, trust the process. There's the divine force that you have within yourself, and you know, you might be getting some, you know, downloads, and it's mentioning the Isis. So perhaps you could be really connected to the Egyptian, you know, Egyptian goddesses. So it could be even coming from your previous lives. So that is very interesting. And lastly, I'm just going to get a few messages from Divine Masculine Higher Self to see what he might say to you. So let's take a look what messages Divine Masculine has for you. Please, Spirit, this is for the sign of Cancer. We have, I'm dealing with my own struggles. So yes, I feel like this Divine Masculine has, you know, things that he needs to work on. for himself first, especially with the life lessons. So there's something important that this divine masculine needs to learn first and deal with first. We have soulmates, so they do recognize you as a soulmate, but you know, they might not know the term twin flame, but they do recognize that you guys share this, you know, special connection between you guys. It's just something more, something that they've never probably shared with anybody else. Okay, we have my ego is not letting me see the truth, so perhaps this divine masculine still is having some trouble fighting their own ego in regards to you and this connection, even though deep down they do feel a lot and they do recognize you as their soulmate or twin flame, but they're still being a little bit resistant. And let's get one more message. And we are aligning on the energetic level, so you both are aligning to this divine union. It's just a matter of time. Once you guys are going to be able to balance your own energies within you, that's when it's going to bring you closer to this union. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Cancer. I hope it gave you some more clarity, and I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.